Hey guys, it's Marvelodad here from Norway. What do we have today on the table? It's Misty Knight. Very decent figure from Marvel Legends by Hasbro. Beautifully represented in a cinematic universe by Simone Missick in Luke Cage series. I believe in this collect MCU universe, those series, we used to count them as part of it. She was the first African American female superhero. Here we can see a little bit of close-up for all the details, the belts that are sculpted on her back and underarms, the belt on her waist, as well as a gun holder, the gold details, beautifully done. Close up on her bionic arm, really decent. I wouldn't complain if I would have like two options, maybe one that she could hold something, so you could present her holding two guns or something like that. Misty Knight isn't a very easy figure to pose because she's top heavy. The sculpture of the head and all of that makes the weight. Plus, I don't know if this is only with my figure, but the ankles and the knees, the joints there are just a little bit loose. I must figure out something for that. So I had to skip the mirror into this new stand that has a hole in it. I experiment with I think it's a piece of a match, wooden match. It was a little bit too small, so what I did, I thicken it with tape. Normally it works perfectly with my dioramas. This time it didn't, so I simply went back. So what I did, I used an old G.I. Joe stand. So today we're gonna use this clean mirror platform stand. Some poses gonna fit better, some not so, because they're gonna be more of an action pose. The others will be like a modeling poses to represent this beautiful female body of an action figure. So the first one will be very simple. Originally the idea was to make it this urban look of hands in a pocket, easygoing, all the weight on one hip, the other leg is extended a little bit, because she doesn't really have pockets. We use a belt and this trigger hand to kind of grab it, to give this kind of easy going look on it, and try to mask the fact that she has her bionic arm in a fist shot, not really relaxed. The other one, we're gonna take it a little slightly farther. We're gonna turn her to the side. We're gonna try to cross the arms to make her look a little bit more protective, less inviting. And the third one will be this feminine with a hand almost touching her cheek. I hope it didn't came out as trying to dig her nose. It wasn't the intention, it was just hands close to your face, this modeling feminine look, looking down, and on the side creates this like wistful feel, very soft, very natural shot. Next one, we try to create a little bit more interest by putting only one hand up to the hair, the other going loose. Two hands up, we cannot put them around the head to make a frame, so we make this into a victory pose, yeah, and a victory pose with this I don't know, like a Mexican vibe with a pistol up there. I don't know if I really like it, but it's something I try to experiment with. Another one is quite interesting. We try to look her back, like in the movement of turning back with looking at you. It creates this a little bit of intrigue, and it's a pretty flattering angle because you can see her. Yeah, for her it's flattering, and many other action figure girls, and maybe Captain America too. Another one will be a little bit more statuesque, this kind of showing off her gun, and it goes it transforms easily into this Walking Dead pose of Next one will be hands behind her back. It's quite intriguing. It's putting more focus on her chest, and really lovely line. Another one is a little bit more like a dancer shot, or in a movement while she's walking. Adding a gun gives this extra energy, gives this kind of an action figure vibe that she's really a badass with a gun, not just a posing beautiful model. We cock the head a little bit, make her look down, make her look a little bit, to give this oomph to it, you know what I mean? It's a really strong look. I also use at some point stand, this clear plastic stand that holds, that actually grabs the figure behind on her waist, from amazing Yamaguchi figures. And those last couple poses that work particularly well, I was trying to set up a little bit of running poses, but this white leg stand with fist and a gun ready for action, it gave this really powerful impression of this character. So I don't know which of the poses you like best. Try them for yourself with this or any other female figure, maybe even male, I'm not sure, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you dig it. See you on the next one.